Hello, welcome into our next match of Skates Any Percent tournament. I believe this is losers round 2, and we have Cerp versus Sid. They're both runners with 33s, so this will be quite a good race to watch.
Everyone.
What are your thoughts on this race, Raper?
I mean, I haven't really been paying that much attention to this, but like I'm excited because first time commentating, as you know, so
Yeah.
this will be interesting experience.
Yeah, don't worry about Cerp's music. It's very normal.
Yeah,
There's
guys,
there's nothing off about that.
it's a special remix.
Yeah, we made a remix just for this. Right, we are currently waiting for our runners to ready up. In terms of PB, this is probably going to be one of the closest matches in this round. Right, Chris has counted our runners down. We should be starting as soon as the stream delay picks up.
Let's go.
And in we go. All right, King's Pass. It is King's Pass. There's not that much to say here, except we do have our two Vengefly friends who we will see momentarily, Jinky and Janky. We like to pogo off of Jinky and not get hit by Janky.
I got those names. Do you know how they got those names?
I believe Jinky's was one of like just a thing that Herm liked to say, and then the Vengefly just ended up being nicknamed Jinky.
That's great.
So you can see these very at a glance random jumps through Dirtmouth here. These save time because on the ground in Dirtmouth you move slower. There's a couple other places where you have that slowdown, but Dirtmouth's the only one we'll see in this run. Serp makes it through Grass Drop with no bonks, and Sid does the same.
Okay.
Right. I am a current patch player. I am used to the double spike being significantly easier because it's just so much more lenient on current patch.
Yeah,
Sid
missed
sadly
that
misses one. Statue Pogo, nice from Serp. And nice from
And there we
Sid.
go.
Clean on both ends. This tunnel here is such a underestimated RNG check. Like,
Yeah, that's actually real
if
though.
they spawn randomly, and if you have two just at the same place, like if you have the Jennifer and one of the husks right next to each other, they can just block that path entirely and you're forced to damage tank.
Yeah, it's one of those things that are just pure luck.
Right, on our way to pick up VS, do we see Torch Game? Serp gets Torch Game. Love to see it. Sid just misses it a bit too early. So that's around a 331 pickup for Serp, I believe, and 334 for Sid.
Alright, here we go. Into Mount.
Game Mountain's our first major RNG check, where we have to deal with a Balder who likes to flip coins.
That little trick that Serp just did with hitting the boulder up into the spikes, that's like one of my favorite things to do in the game. It's so
Yeah, it's
satisfying.
so fun. The even funnier part about it though is on 1221, you have the Balder roll length being frame dependent. So
Oh, wow.
if you have a frame rate that's too high, they'll just barely roll.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. I've only ever done current patch because I was too lazy to down patch.
Yeah, I'm a current patch player too, but I just collect a bunch of knowledge. All right, Balder RNG number 2, except we don't need to care about the RNG because we can kill it with one fireball. We just leave the fireball a bit off screen and it lingers there, hits it 4 times instead of 1. Serp misses the first fireball skip, and Sid hits it.
Alright, let's see what happens to the second fireball skip.
Oh,
Ooh,
just
Serp
barely
missed
misses
it.
it. Yeah, for those not familiar with fireball skips, these are deceptively difficult. They are not the first trick you want to learn.
Yeah. That equalized them on the stream delay, even though.
Yeah. Sid is overall a few seconds ahead now, though.
Yep.
We do get to see sync, however. Sync on that kill. Love to see it. I just want to point out this random extra Vengefly in the Vengefly King room here. That doesn't exist on current patch.
What? That's weird.
Moss Knight RNG. Serp gets good Moss Knight RNG. Sid not so much.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, this just about equalizes them on time,
Yeah,
it seems.
it's about 3 seconds right now. Or 2. Timers move. Oh my god. The high-pitched hornet. It's amazing.
Nah, that is a...
Hornet's young again.
This is actually
Alright.
funny.
Sid had a slightly faster hornet fight. By like a second or 2. Yeah. 4-second difference. This can flip-flop anyway.
Yeah, this is quite
This
a
is
close
not
race.
a big difference.
Into Fungal we go.
Jungle is the most optimized player. I mean, optimized area in terms of human precision.
Yeah, once you like get this area down, even if you're not like that good, it's really quite fun to run through.
Yeah, the fungal IOs are all really close to the task ones. Partially because we don't have Claw yet for Walkling storage at this point. So you can just do crazy Walkling storage with TAS at this point. Alright, CE Pogo.
I'm really excited to see
Nice.
the tasks people make for Silksong, because Silksong seems to have a lot more like dynamic movement than
Oh yeah, that will
All
be
Might
really
does.
interesting to route for TASes.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna see some crazy stuff come out.
That's a 2-second difference. This is quite the race so far. Now we're going to open up Crossroads Stag. That's a surprise tool that can help us later.
Now we go and do some skips.
But first we have Gruzmother. This is another really big RNG check actually. She's too high when she dies. like that, you can get Geo stuck in the roof and have to grab it from there. Okay, Serp only has one Geo up there. Not getting it though. And then the cleanup is also RNG because the spawns just are not consistent.
I actually didn't know that Geo could get stuck in the roof.
Yeah, it's really annoying on 1221. To my recollection, that can't happen on current patch. Both our runners taking a lot of damage for some reason. Oh no!
No, they've actually just both lost. Like,
I
run
mean,
dead.
at least they both got it. Oh, Sid gets a fireball. That's rude. Cerpin misses one slash and decides not to go for the backup after trying it once. That'll lose her a few seconds.
Oh yeah, look how much of a difference that made.
Yeah. Actually, Chris, are you sinking in the background? Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're still very close. That fireball actually cost Sid more time than I thought it did.
Alright. I don't know about you, but the dream sequence is always, like, one of the most stressful parts.
Dream
Because,
plats
like,
are harder than Path of Pain.
yeah.
Yeah, Chris is a great restreamer. Shout out to Chris.
W, Chris.
Pet the restreamer.
Dream now.
Alright, Seer Skip. My favorite little trick. Me when I wake up at night.
Alright, well, can you explain how the seer skip works? I've never actually looked into it.
You're basically just getting early control by pausing in the middle of the cutscene.
Oh, nice. I squeeze past big guy right there.
That transition while cling storage is always fun. .6 seconds, that's like 2 bad Umu attack RNG rolls in time. That's not much. Alright, Gorgeous Husk, hardest boss in the game. So hard they didn't even put it in Pantheon 5.
It would just be too unfair for everyone.
Exactly. Even any red 3.0 isn't as bad as it.
Yeah, I mean, like, the fact that they just, like, did that, I mean, especially in this race, we need to get this people reward. Gorgeous Husk.
Yeah. Serp just gave me a heart attack. And
Yeah,
probably half of
that was
the
hard to
viewers
watch.
too.
Alright. That's
Alright,
really
we
bad
see
going
the
into Watcher
dream
Knights,
nails
too.
off the watchers there, just for safety.
Watcher Knights is one of
Wait,
those
the
things
dream
that,
nail
like,
sounds are so goofy right now. The pitched up dream nail sounds.
I really want to know where this happened in the process
Yeah,
of this.
I need to know how this happened. It's so. This is probably the weirdest OBS issue I've seen, like, ever. And that's saying a lot. OBS is just weird.
Yeah. Watcher Knights is that boss that once you start any percent, this is the first thing you need to practice.
Yeah, you need to practice watchers.
I remember back when I started doing runs on my Switch, watching Fireborn's video, just practicing Watcher Knights.
Yeah. Watchers are also one of the biggest RNG checks in the game.
Okay,
Like,
they're both on 1 HP, that's not... Okay.
alright,
We get
we are out
heal from the
here.
Droma, though.
Yeah. Watchers are probably my fourth favorite low gear fight, but not when you're trying to go Neum. When you're trying to go Neum, this fight is painful.
Alright, we grab Lurian.
Watchers are always such a super satisfying fight to watch when it's a really high level player.
Yeah.
I love how both Cerpin and Sid have been popping into chat mid cutscene.
That's... Oh yeah, Serp's been here too, that's great.
We got the funny walking storage. Love to see it. Yeah, walking storage is just in general super fun to watch. Though I will say, legalize televator when.
Real. We need to make that a thing.
Hashtag free televator. Sid misses the walking storage out of that gate. Serp hits it. And that is some nice sync on Lem. I don't think 43 is
Yeah,
correct for some reason.
43... I mean...
Oh no!
Oh, snap,
Sid
wait.
takes a death to rafters. Brutal.
Well, now Serp is gonna be 43 seconds ahead. That is really rough. Alright.
That's a really rough death to take.
Is there enough time to catch up to someone like Serp throughout the rest of the run?
If Umu decides, stuff can always, like, this game has a ton of RNG. You can't really say. Right, Cerp needs 5 more Geo right now. Well, not necessarily right now, but gets it from the overly rich bugs. I forget what they're called.
Oh,
That
Sid.
that would have been a really cool improv left side.
Alright, now we go back to Dirt Mouse.
Head to Dirtmouth to get a lantern.
Meanwhile,
That's
Sid is
that's a rough fall.
still struggling with Raptors.
Hits left side to get back up. We have baby Sly. Alright, Sid has made it out.
I can't wait to hear what the deep nest roars sound like.
Oh yeah, that will be funny. Yeah, Sid is already good on Geo. The number exiting, like, the number to get to King's Station you want is 2357. It is the first 4 prime numbers in order.
Alright, Serp is entering Crystal Peaks.
There
I
is
think this
no
is another one
S.
of those. Is there actually Crystal? Is there no
Yeah, it's
S?
Crystal Peak singular. That is the actual name.
That's. Oh, okay. Oh,
So it's
anyway,
Photoshop jumped.
as I was saying, Crystal Peak is kind of similar to Fungal Waves, where it's one of the more like
Yeah,
optimized
it's
areas.
the most platforming heavy segment of any percent. And it is super fun to watch because the cycles are just so consistent.
I wonder what Sid would have been feeling at this point in the run.
It's rough. Serp does Moffity Fireball. Simple trick, but one of my favorites. And a clean underplat.
Oh yeah, Chris just said Serp got Lantern at 2102, and Sid got it at 2240. So a 43-second difference.
Sucks to take a death this late into the tournament. Oh, 2 chains with that wall-cling storage. So, chaining wall-cling storage is physics frame perfect. You have to jump with a 1 frame timing when you hit the ground. So,
Does Hollow Knight's physics FPS just sync with the regular, or is it a set number?
physics FPS is set to 50. graphics FPS is variable.
Yeah.
And for some reason, stuff like Balder rolls is graphics FPS determined.
Why is it 50? 50 seems like such a random number.
It's standard in places like the UK and like most like there's different standard frame rates in different places.
It's regional. I didn't know that.
Yeah, 60 is not actually standard FPS in some places.
Dang, I did not know that.
Oh right, yeah,
Oh.
that shriek example is a recent discovery. That's such a weird little thing.
Now the high-pitched umu sounds. Alright, Sid just got...
We get Quirrell with the S at the start. Quirrell.
Quirrell sounds a little happier than usual.
Yeah, because he's Squirrel today. Clean 2 cycle from Cerp. It's the wall cling storage. Nice.
Sid misses the ass skip first time.
Yeah, I didn't get the jump off that ledge. We got to see pretty nice Trinomi drops from both runners. Oh, C-dash glitch. C-dash glitch just sucks. Yeah, you can see in the cutscene, Lurian's mask is still there for Cerp because she did the quit out. Actually, Chris, do you know what Cerp's PB comparison is like right now? Okay. So this is a 33 pace for Cerp then.
Alright, let's
Sid
hope
misses the
Sid...
2 cycle. Hate to see it. Sometimes Umu just decides to be a volley.
And they're sitting here at 1 HP too. This is stressful to watch.
Okay.
Okay. Got it.
Takes the safe way. Understandable.
Alright, now we're in Queen's Gardens. This is where my kind live, the shrubs. I don't know if it's kind of hard to see, but my little PFP cutout, I got the The shrub with a top hat and a monocle.
Wobble
It's
Bramble.
great.
Oh wait, are you a moss creep or a Wobble Bramble?
I'm the moss creep.
Yeah. Yeah. We were too busy focusing on Sid there, but we saw Serp kill some Petras. Petras are mean. Petras suck.
Yeah. I feel like Petra's is like one of the top, at least top 10 and most annoying,
Yeah, they're pretty
like,
high up there.
things.
Even more so on current patch, where Team Cherry just decided, yeah, let's add 5 more HP to these things, just so you can't one-shot them with Shade Soul.
What? That's weird.
Yeah, they have 40 HP on 1221, and now they have 45 HP. Alright, Sid heading into QGA while Serp enters Beast.
Also, by the way, high
There's
pitched
Quid out
roars.
there. Clean devout skip from Serp. We get to see the funny visual bug here where Serp is visually max HP, but actually on 4 because she damage tanked the devout and took damage, and that corrects it. Ooh.
I know more damage.
Takes the heal. I would have done the same. You can't do the devout quick kill without HP, which we're gonna have to do here.
Yeah, Devouts are Devouts are up there with Petras. I don't know if they're as bad as Petras, but
Devouts are my least favorite enemy in the game. Actually, I guess Grimkin. But the thing with Grimkin is you can just not have male upgrades and get a Shade Soul double,
yeah.
and they're dead. Yeah, Devouts, when you don't have much gear, they're just so
They're
brutal.
so bad. You said.
Alright, we're safe.
Well, for Sid's sake, let's hope Serp gets as much bad luck as possible. Because this is... At the beginning, it was
I
quite
mean, we don't
that
want to
death.
wish bad luck on our runners. For Sid to win at this point, he is relying on Serp, though.
Yeah.
Alright, Serp is heading to THK. Can we get some Hollow Ds or Horse Ds in chat? Personally, I'm an enjoyer of Horse D. Pitched up Black Egg Temple opening.
Dude. I don't even know if it's just like, it's all pitched up by like a bit. I feel like it's like, I don't know, maybe it's just more obvious on higher pitch things, but it doesn't feel consistent.
It feels mostly consistent to me. Oh my god. Sealed vessel with the up pitch. Like the song vibe is just completely different.
It feels like you're like, it's not as dramatic at all. This is,
Yeah,
we're watching comedy right now.
it's a lot happier. Oh, 3 parries in a row? That's so rude. What? What is this THK? And getting self stabs too. This is... Okay, we have a fountain at least. Fountains are nice. Always good to have the boss just sit there and let you smack it. Nice scream skip. And GG's for Cerp.
Yeah, that Raptor's death was really unfortunate.
Yeah. Alright, now it's Sid's turn to head into THK.
High-pitched ending.
It is high-pitched because OBS said so.
Yeah. We discovered at the beginning when the main menu music was in the wrong key.
Yeah. Plot twist, this was intentionally planned by Cerpin Chris.
That'd be funny. All of it is just in high pitch. How do you even set this up though? Like, I don't recall there being like a pitch shifter in OBS.
I mean, there are countless OBS extensions, so I wouldn't doubt the possibility. Yeah, these are some rude THKs our runners are getting. It's a lot of parries.
Or maybe the sun hit the electrons perfectly well to make it happen.
Flip for real.
I'm pretty sure like I saw, I don't remember, I don't know if this is true, but I saw some video where like particles from space could hit stuff and like flip binary. So maybe
Oh yeah, that's
we just got
actually
like,
been disproven.
is that been disproven?
Yeah. There's a Hancock video about it.
Alright. GG everyone.
And that will be GG's.
How can it be disproven if I want it to be real? All right.
All right. Hello. How
Hello.
goes it?
Hello, everyone.
How's the time?
That was so bad.
Dude, I jumped
Hmm.
up at rafters and I was like, I hope the Rava's not here, and immediately
Yeah, that
got
was
hit by it.
very unfortunate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rafters can really suck.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, it removed a lot of my nerves.
It won't.
There were way too many nerves there. Holy shit!
Oh, yeah.
Awful.
I mean, like up until the rafters, you guys were basically like
Within
synced up
6
perfectly
seconds.
for so long. So
You
Yeah.
were so well synced up to there.
Yeah. It'd be like that.
Yay.
No. That's fine.
Hey, at least you know how to play more 1-2-2-1. Sid.
I know. Yeah, I think I'm probably done. I might go back to LP any percent now.
Yay.
LP, my beloved.
Yeah.
Hey, Sid got a 32. Oh, real 32.
Not a real 32 though. That's fine.
It's real in my heart.
Yeah.
Did you record it, by the way?
The first half's on stream, the second half is not recorded anywhere.
Then
Yeah.
it's fake. No.
Yeah.
The run
Good
is
for
what matters,
Disney.
not the leaderboards. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to X to you beating Fire's world record years back. I forgot to press record.
Classic. Man,
I
I
don't
can't wait to
remember anymore.
uninstall 1221 now.
Woohoo!
Oh. Nice. Well, GG Serp. Thanks
GG.
for winning.
yeah,
You're welcome.
Yeah, at the end there, though, those were some really rude THKs.
It wasn't
Oh,
even
yeah,
rude. I just played
yeah.
really badly. Like I got
You
5
had
to 7
6
parries or
parries
something.
in about the span of like 7 attacks.
Yeah, but like that's fine. Like that's just how
Yeah.
it be sometimes. But like it's just me missing like 5 or 6 doubles or something earlier probably led to
I
that
just got
happening.
some like annoying teleports.
Yeah.
Like I would shoot a fireball and then I would get a teleport like as I shot it. And it wouldn't hit.
Yeah, it's very rude. I don't understand.
Sid,
How
which
did
way are
this
you going?
33? That was so. I don't understand. Like I've had so many worse runs that 34, and just because of like simple singular mistakes. I
that's
guess the
rough.
Umutu cycle carried. Oh no, cut the stream, please. Thanks.
Oh, Sid, what is going? Sid, what is you doing?
No.
I'm just, exploring the game. I haven't seen the rest of the game in a while.
That's
Amber
wild.
would be proud. Disney officially hates you.
That's okay. Disney hated me last time too.
Hmm.
You do that every single time.
Sid,
Yeah.
did you miss any of the fireball skips?
No.
Oh yeah, I
What the
forgot about
heck?
that. That was at the very
Cheating.
beginning. I feel like all the mistakes you guys made in the beginning, though, it was equalized at some point up until the rafters.
Yeah.
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 Also, the blue lake walking storage is so fake. I don't understand. Sometimes it's like free, and then sometimes it's just nope. And then you lost
My
10 seconds in
brain
the room.
forgot what to do for a second and I was just slashing the wall a bunch.
Walking
that's
sword is a
actually-
lie.
And I was like, wait, how do I do this? I forgot for a second and I had to remember.
Yeah, the walking
Oh.
storage is never consistent, or it can always be
Yeah.
consistent.
It's 100% consistent. We're just bad.
Joro, don't tell him that.
I thought I broke the sign earlier, but I don't know.
Oh, you
I
have
don't
to
know if
break it every
like,
time, I
if it
think.
resets. Oh, gotcha. That I didn't realize.
Well, you see, when you dream nail Marissa, for example, it's like dream nailing the ghosts isn't like killing anything. That's like giving them eternal rest, so they don't have to like be stuck in this world anymore. You know?
Well, she seems to like singing a
The
lot.
game leaves it arbitrary.
True. But like,
It's how you choose to interpret it.
we can get a simple key.
Oh, I wasn't trying to kill Menderbug. I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, also
Yo,
I
guys, what
remember
is
seeing
Mender?
questions in chat earlier that I forgot about because I was actually busy playing the game. So sad. Isn't the
You
like funny
can
thing?
kill Menderbug like that. You just need to get early control with the menu.
Yeah.
I wonder what Menderbug's salary is.
Hmm.
How
Joy,
much does he
the
get?
Oh,
joy
it's
of
0
fixing
right now.
things.
The joy of fixing signs.
His salary is just the joy he gets from fixing signs. Unironically, though, right now, because
Oh,
there's no
we should
one
all-
left to pay him.
We should all strive to be like Menderbug and find something like that.
True.
Maybe that's what the banker is keeping the money for. It's to pay Menderbug.
I believe it's a 2% chance to spawn. So yeah, 1 in 50, like Cerp said.
This is about how my RNG felt today.
I believe
Menderbug percent is
Let's
one
try.
of the runs of all time.
Yeah.
it's the best one.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
Are we here until you get a Menderbug PB or something?
It seems like it.
Yeah.
I've never actually done this.
And before you
didn't
miss
realize
the
how
like
long it
early
would
control
take.
as well, so you don't even get it.
I would never miss the early control. I'm an LP runner.
Of course. Doesn't that make it harder to get the early control in 1-2-1,
Is it?
quote unquote?
I don't know. I just
Yeah,
been
you
doing
get
the
you
same
get
thing
early
with one
control so much.
LP. Later, yeah.
But
It is
you get
later.
it so
almost
much
as, like-
earlier on latest patch.
Yeah.
It's almost
Actually,
as
it's
likely to get
less
Menderbug.
likely to get Menderbug than it is to get Bestumu. Bestumu's like 3%.
I don't
Imagine. Oh, there he
believe
is.
best Umu is possible.
I got him.
Let's go! Spoilers? 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 3 attempts more on the
Give me
stream.
1 HP.
There we go.
Oh.
Frick.
Menderbug.
Menderbug mentioned.
GG.
Guys, we gave Menderbug a shout out.
Yo. Like res replacement.
Perfectly where I was falling. All right.
Yeah, I like how that room's roll goes from being a pain to go down to being a pain to go up when you get infected crossroads.
I feel like it's a pain going either direction all the time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Also, just
The
love how
amounts
this
of
entire
time.
stream was high pitched.
Huh. That'd be amazing. Oh, I actually have to watch this back just to listen to the like high pitched game. Actually, no.
Yeah. That
Wait, yeah, I
was
was confused
amazing.
what you guys were talking about. What happened to the audio?
Watch it back. It's so good.
Did it stay that way the entire time, or was it like after you
Yes.
saved it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Serp's stream through the restream just straight up
Oh no.
was high
It's
pitched.
perfect.
It's
Yippee!
beautiful.
Yeah.
All of the different like noises the creatures in Hollow Knight make, they were great.
Mm. Sweet.
All right.
Is there another race coming up soon?
I don't think
Giant
so.
I don't
Raptors
think
is
there's
like
another one
tomorrow.
today.
Tomorrow we need comms and
Tomorrow.
restreamer and everything.
Yeah, I won't be
Yeah.
available for that. I got classes.
I probably won't
Um,
either.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, thanks for
Well,
Let's go.
you guys letting
yeah,
me do
I'm gonna-
this.
Yeah.
GG's.
GG's.